Welcome back to On the Branch.
We royally fucked up.
These guys are just hanging out. Yeah, we actually tried to progress a little bit and hit a door we couldn't go past.
Because red beam.
Yeah, we needed a beam we couldn't get, so we did some more impressive, invisible, jumping on invisible platforms.
Put a little bit in. Just
maybe. It's not important. We jumped on some more invisible platforms thinking we were all badass and we were just gonna plow headstrong straight through and not have to walk backwards as much, and no. So we
have to walk back more.
Yeah, we walked back a little bit off screen, but we're about to go collect a thing in a room or two. So
hooray, things!
So we started the episode for you guys, so you can see more backtracking because we know that's what you like.
Backtracking the game.
Well, and I mean this is backtracking in a way we haven't seen yet because I got to jump on these purple platforms.
Yay, purple platforms!
I think she's gonna get cancer from these platforms. Just call it a crazy guess.
Her suit might cancel out cancer.
Yeah,
or maybe
radiation.
She lives in a time without cancer.
Oh, that's true. I mean, cancer is an ultimately curable thing.
What year is...
This is hundreds of years in the future, so
it's probably killed out by now.
Well, I mean, we live in an era where we can foresee cancer being permanently cured, at least...
I can't wait.
Maybe not resistant, maybe we'll still get it, but it's something that you'll be able to...
controllable.
Yeah, you'll be able to get rid of it. It'll be like... it'll be like other diseases in history, where you just be like, oh, well, that sucks. You're gonna be... I mean, it's already going that way a little bit, right?
Yeah. So long as people don't take whatever medicine and increase the price by 55
times. Yeah, that was fun.
I believe you and Jamie talked about
that happens that happens a lot. That doesn't just happen recently in the news. That happens all the time.
It really
people speculating on medicines here in the U.S. No, I was gonna say, just remember. Did you ever meet my friend Martha?
No, I did not.
Okay,
Who is Martha?
She was the mom of one of my friends in high school, and we're not friends anymore. But her and I were friends.
What did you do?
What did I do?
Yeah, to not be friends because
we had a bad falling
I'm
out.
assuming that this is your fault.
Well, no, it's not. But I'm not going to say anymore.
Okay, one of those you can't.
No, I just don't like to air out dirt.
Yeah.
Why would I say on no? It's they know who they are. We were roommates for a while. Yeah. There's no reason to beef like that.
Oh, hey, a map.
Yeah, map. This is what we started the episode for, so you guys could see us get the map.
The map that we could have gotten last episode, but
no, because we needed the power bomb.
Yeah, whatever.
And we didn't have the power bomb yet because we had to get it from solving that puzzle. Remember?
That's right.
Yeah. So
I still blame you.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so turn
I like
around.
blaming you for everything. It's fun.
Anyway, so Martha, she was diagnosed in the mid-90s with it was stage 2 or stage 3 breast cancer, and at that time that was a death sentence. If you got
no recovery,
if you got that, you were going to die. It was assumed.
Yep.
Where is this? Where I lay the power bomb?
Nope.
Yes, it was. And anyway, she actually lived a lot longer than she was expected to. They told her you have 2 years to live or 18 months to live. This was back in the 90s. And she lasted 20 years, or more. And every year or a couple years on the anniversary of when they told her life expect, when she
was supposed to have been dead.
What her expiration date was, she would actually throw a party. It was actually really cool. She was
I was supposed to be dead party.
Yeah, she was a really cool person. Anyway, my mom got a stage or a stage and a half higher back in the 2009, I think, is when she got diagnosed.
Yeah.
And she was 3A, and it was oh well, this is inconvenient. It sucked. She has permanent long-term consequences from it.
Right.
But compared to how it could have been, let's take this way. This way looks exciting.
We haven't been that way yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go. Have you scanned all the things in this room yet?
I've scanned these invisible guys.
All right.
Yeah.
What about computers?
Where are you, invisible guy? Come here, invisible guy. Hey, I can see you now. Not so invisible now, are you?
Nope.
Yeah, we scanned all the computers in here.
Okay.
Alright, there was a door.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to super missile it.
No, we have to go down.
It's down. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just really cool that just in a couple of decades, the technology has progressed super far. I mean, my friend Brandon got esophageal cancer, and it's something that 10 years ago would have been a death sentence, and now it still sucks. It's like 6 months out of his life, but that's still way better than dying.
Yeah.
And he's actually cancer-free now. He just found it a couple weeks ago. And, life is really good when you realize you're going to live a lot longer.
Well, that's one of the reasons why it's like, I don't know why we're not focusing more on human longevity, medicine, and all that, instead of just being dumb and increasing the fucking price of medicine.
Well, yeah, that is a definite negative. Oh, I should have scanned that. We haven't scanned the power bomb pickup yet. I'm kind of with you. Granted, like, research can only go so fast. It's not something where everything can be run in parallel.
Yeah, but
I think we've discussed that before, right?
Hinder it by making things cost more.
Well, that's not hindering the research. That's just deciding to kill people based on your own greed. Like, the research is still going to happen. Well, yeah, and I think I've said before, if this is not one of those cases, but there are cases where it was so expensive. This is a medicine that's existed for 70 years.
Yeah.
There are cases where it is so expensive to
produce,
to research and come up with it, maybe not necessarily the individual production, that it might be worth it to say, okay, to keep your costs down, you might get the exclusive right to sell this for longer than you normally would. Because we want you to be able to recoup the cost
faster.
Yeah, well, we just want you to be able to recoup the cost so you can develop the next thing quicker.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to shoot that? That had to have been a mega turret.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You gotta. The business has to stay in business, or else it's not doing any research. And granted, a lot of medical research isn't done by businesses. A lot of it's done by universities.
Right.
Which I guess in a lot of cases universities are businesses.
Technically.
Even state schools are businesses in the sense that the way they're run, they take money, they do try to make a profit off of the students, and then fund that into research. And they get grants to fund research.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think, at least our country, is maximizing the amount of money that we could be putting towards researching disease and longevity.
Oh, yeah, longevity. And yeah, absolutely not. We are definitely not. Just like we're not putting into space exploration what we could, and we're not even putting in, and what little we do, we're not investing the most wisely.
I would say that longevity is slightly more important than space exploration, because once people aren't, dying of terminal diseases that are totally preventable.
Curable, would you say? Or could be curable?
Could be curable or preventable, depending on the research. And, basically you're having more people be around. Then focus on the space exploration, because you'll have more people. You'll essentially have more research can be done.
Right. That ties into something. But yeah. And also, wouldn't it be a huge moralizer, if, like, say, an AIDS vaccine had come out 10 years ago, how many millions of people's lives would have been saved?
Yeah, exactly.
How much could those people...
Red thing there.
Yeah. Well, that's telling me it's the it's the benzium thing, whatever it's called. Come on, scan.
You have to... It's outside the glass.
It's outside the glass? Oh, good idea. It's going to disappear before I can now. How did it spawn outside of the glass?
Because it was one of the enemies that was walking up the wall.
Yeah, that red was just telling me, hey, this thing exists here. But yeah, absolutely with the more people that are alive, the more
that you can put towards research.
Right, because we have more collective resources, we can specialize more. I think have I said that on this show, it takes 100 million people to land a man on the moon.
Yeah, I think.
With how much, with what it takes to escape Earth's gravity, to get to escape velocity, you just need the specialization in the economy of 100 million people just to be able to pull it off. Alright, this got us here. We need to go up here.
Okay, well, we'll get there.
We'll make it, I swear.
We'll make it, I swear.
Yeah.
Because, maybe it's just the way that I was raised and the way that things happened in my life. I really do not like the idea of unnecessary deaths due to things that could have been prevented. Imagine that.
No, yeah. That whole thing. Do you want to talk about that?
Sure, why not?
Your mom died of preventable melanoma?
Melanoma, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All the way back in 1996 when I was 8.
Yeah, and it was an issue of, it was just misdiagnosed, like it was the doctor thought it was a mole.
Absolute malpractice.
Well, yeah.
Like, oh no, there's nothing you should worry about, and she kept going back, and it was, oh no, there's nothing.
It was the same doctor? She never got a second opinion?
And he kept saying, terrible. No, that's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
And then when it turned, very terrible and scarring and just like, hey, this is definitely not fucking mole. Yeah.
It was too late at that point.
It was way too late
because
at that point.
My understanding is, even back in the 90s, melanoma was something that if you caught it early was very easily dealt with, but if you didn't catch it quickly, because it didn't metastasize quickly, so if you caught it in time, you literally just cut it off and you were done, is my understanding. Cut it off at a little bit of chemo and you were done.
Yeah, and unfortunately that didn't happen because I think she was trying to figure that out for about 4 or 5 years.
Oh, wow. And so it was really a slow case, too.
Yeah. And it was well...
I had a brother die of... I mean, it was not nearly a severe case, but it was a case of, a piece of medical equipment malfunctioned, and then he also got, an opportunistic disease because of poor...
What happened?
Well, it was, poor hygiene in the...
the room.
He had what's called cerebral encephalitis, which colloquial is water on the brain.
Right.
And so they had a little medical device that basically drains the extra fluid that builds up, and you live a mostly normal life. I mean, you're still physically handicapped a little bit. I don't think you're in pain. You just not as coordinated as the other kids. But he would have lived a fairly normal life, but it got misinstalled, and so it worked in backwards, so it was pumping liquid into his brain. And then the surgery to fix that, the room just wasn't clean enough, and he got an opportunistic disease. You already told us where we're going. Come on, game. Now you're just being a dick.
But yeah,
it's telling us another place we can go. Apparently there were 2 places we could have gone.
Hey, over there. You know that place where we were?
Oh yeah, we can go up there.
Well, we're going where we're going right now. So.
Yeah, why is it telling us to go 2 different places?
Shut
we could have gone back that way.
This way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I do what I want.
I really don't like the idea of people dying to things that are totally preventable or could be preventable within the next couple of years. One of the games that I saw being played on YouTube fairly recently hit the nail on the head. You shouldn't no one should have to hear the words incurable.
Yeah. Well, where did you hear that from?
If you know what game that was. Next time on the branch, we'll play more games.
maybe not so dark a topic.
Maybe not so dark a topic. Well, depends.
Or maybe
I didn't make it as dark as it probably could have been.
Maybe we'll talk about butts again. Bye, everybody.
I like butts.